Hi everybody, it's Faye. I decided today I would do a spread for Twin Flames Soulmate. I wasn't going to do it, but I just felt the need to do this today. This will be for February, the energies throughout February for Twin Flames and Soulmate reading. Using the Romance Angel cards, Oracle cards, the Serial Marketic deck and the Rider-Waite deck and my mini Rider-Waites. Okay. I'm going to be looking at this, the left hand side of the reading. Anytime I do a soulmate reading or twin flame, I always look at it as being the divine feminine, because I think of an altar and that's where I would have my divine feminine placed. On the right side is obviously the divine masculine. Now, but we've been through it, people who look into the twin flames, it just depends, and it doesn't really have to do with male or female. It's just the energy that the person holds. So if you feel you're more divine masculine and yet you're female or whatever gender you call yourself, go by whatever side you feels for you. The middle is where both energies are. Both the divine male and masculine are both feeling this. This is a message for both. Over this side is where the divine feminine is at the moment and where she feels in her life, or the divine feminine's life and the divine masculine's life. So let's get started before I make this any more complicated than it has to be. It would feel at the top here, I'm looking at both sides and to see if anything's kind of came up for both of them. It's strange that the chemistry card just came up at the very top as being the main energy, is the chemistry, and it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here, which of course it would be, because it's very chemical, because it is, if it's not just a soulmate reading, it's for twin flame, as we know, it's both people coming from the same soul. So the chemistry, the biology, you know, everything to do with that is all already there. I've noticed on both sides we both start off with kings, and in the divine feminine side we have the King of Cups, and it's so strange because I pulled out little clarifying cards just to kind of go along with the main body, and the King of Cups has came out in the masculine side for the clarifying card. It would seem that the female the King of Cups is basically the king who is with emotion. If it was in reverse, it could be basically somebody who's overly emotional, maybe even quite narcissistic in a lot of ways, but he's not. He's in the upright. So it would seem that the female is looking to bode this kind, almost nurturing, loving, empathic energy. And I know it's a male, but it doesn't really matter. This is the energy within the divine feminine, and it would seem that she's wanting to, for the month of February, that is the main aim for her, is to get her emotions balanced. And she's got the Knight of Cups there. Now the Knight of Cups can be a knight who can be quite flighty with his emotions. It can be a knight that comes in and out and just kind of loves you and leaves you. And I feel that maybe the divine feminine is fearing that this could be what's on the cards for her if she gives too much of her own emotions away to her divine masculine. That it could just come in. This could be just a fear that's within her mind at the moment. Over on the divine masculine side, it would seem that he's got the King of Pentacles. So I think for his energy for February, he's very more to do with it, probably work and his material world. And I think the last one I did for last month, the divine masculine was very similar. They are very orientated about getting their house in order. I feel that the divine masculine is still in that place of wanting to make sure that he's got something to offer his divine feminine. Now remember, both sides can be still in karmic relationships, so he could still be within a relationship, and so can the female, can be married to or living with different people. The card that's actually come up for the divine masculine, sorry guys, the spread is so big that I can hardly reach it, is the King of Cups, which was what our divine female has got to start off with, and it would seem that for as though he's wanting to get his house in order, if you like, and get his material life sorted, whether it be his work or, you know, anything to do with his world. It would seem that the emotions are there to be offer, you know, to be romantic and to be maybe offer a partnership. Coming down, the divine feminine has the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is a new start in something. It could be the new offer, a new job, or maybe this is where she's wanting to go as well. She's getting so wrapped up in her world that she also wants to become more financially sound, so that she's getting into this partnership as an equal. She was looking to get maybe start off in her own business, or looking for a new job. I think her finances are really important to her at the moment as well. I think she doesn't want to become reliant on her divine masculine. And you get the Six of Swords here to kind of cover this, and it would seem that this is going to be fine, as this is going to be the case, that she is coming out of quite a kind of choppy, she could be even in a household or a relationship where it has been really choppy, you know, things haven't been too good, and she's maybe thinking like that to get herself sorted with her own, getting her own finances set out, and she's going to be moving into a better place. And over here for the divine masculine, as I said before, they could be in karmic relationships, because we do have the Lovers here, the Lovers card. Now this can be that he's already in a partnership. Now the Lovers card doesn't always mean, right, like it's a Gemini card, but it can be very about passion. It's maybe not their divine feminine that he's with. It could be, it seems to come up here as the Queen of Pentacles. It could be he's looking for his divine feminine to be very earthy, and to be mothering, and to be everything that he is trying to embody within himself. This is what he's maybe wanting his divine feminine to encompass. Guys, could you just hold on a second? I've got a wee dog that's needing my attention. Out you go, darling. Oh, it's a daisy. You want out? You going out? Out you? Oh, there we go. Going in the garden. Hurry up. Good girl. Out you go. It never fails, does it? I think, was it the saying, never work with children or animals? It does this every time I pull out cards. It's unbelievable. Right, where were we? So I feel that the divine masculine is actually looking for his divine feminine to be take on the role of nurturer. For that's what he's looking for in his for a lover. And over here we have going down for the divine feminine, we have the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is, you know, looking at things that's gone, that no longer is, okay? You know, basically things that have, look, this card would be basically crying over spilt milk, okay? But remember, there is other cups there, so there is a chance still to be happy. I feel that the divine feminine at the moment is in a really sad state, quite sad. Maybe it's not even the Six of Cups, so you could say it's melancholy. It really is a case of, where do I go now? What happens here? She's waiting and waiting, and it's as if it's the eight. She's waiting on this Eight of Wands, maybe contemplating getting in contact, because the Eight of Wands is like quick firing messages. Maybe contemplating contacting her divine masculine. It's as if that thought is there, that this could be never, never, if you like. And I feel that that's what she's thinking about. She's thinking about the things that she could have had, and she's wondering whether or not to actually contact her divine masculine. And over on this side we have, for the divine masculine, we do have, I feel that he's all in his head at the moment. He's waiting, he's almost like contemplating, where do I go from here? They're stuck. The divine masculine's really stuck in his life at the moment, because it's as if he's planted his seeds and he's waiting on something coming in for him, but not quite sure what. And what is it? That's me back again. Hopefully that'll be us. And coming to the bottom here of this reading, we have the Two of Pentacles, and it looks like we're having a choice to make, and could be jobs, work life, wondering how we're going to get on with this whole twin flame. Do we stay with the partner we've got? Do we stay in our own household, or do we move forward and contact? Because this here, it's really about contacting. I really feel that the divine feminine really wants to contact our divine masculine. That seems to be really up there with the most important things. And she's taking on this kind of the Queen of Wands kind of energy. Guys, I don't know if you can even see this, because it seems to be, there we go. It's as if she wants to have this kind of fiery energy, this quick, you know, because the Queen of Wands is somebody who can just make a decision and just go for it. And I think that you're actually trying to take on this energy, but you're actually wondering, you're weighing up what would happen. Here I am in my, you know, in the relationship I'm in, or the situation that I'm in. Do I take this chance, contact this divine masculine? Not quite sure what to do. You're weighing up your options here. It's not even about juggling. You're weighing up your options here, and you're wanting to take on the embodiment and the energy of the kind of fiery female. Getting the kind of courage behind you to do that. I'm surprised even the Strength card didn't come out for that, because that's, I think, what you're needing to do. And for the divine masculine, we have the Justice card here. Now, I noticed as well that the Three of Cups has come out on both sides, because you've got the Three of Cups here as well. And I would have to say that I would think for the divine masculine, we have the Justice card. He could actually be going through something legal at the moment. I'm wondering if your divine masculine's going through a divorce, or some kind of legal separation. Because that's what when I see the Justice card, especially in this kind of situation, that's what I feel this is. It could be contemplating, like that. We've got the Three of Cups here, because there's like a kind of, it's not just got the one female in his life, let's put it that way. That's what I feel with this card, that your divine masculine is maybe wanting to kind of get away from the situation that he's in, because he's got more than just his karmic partner on his mind. Looking down the middle here, what's happening over here with the divine feminine is the energies that both of you are picking up on. So for here, we've got the Two of Cups as the clarifier for the Knight of Cups. Now, for the divine feminine, I feel that she's frightened to get in contact with her divine masculine, because the Knight of Cups can be a male who doesn't stay around. He can come in and romance you for a very short time and then leave. You can see that the horse, look at the horse here, the horse is up, it's reared up on its hind legs, fast moving. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords are the fastest moving knights in the deck, in the tarot deck. So I think this is what's on her mind, that if she does contact and she puts her life on hold, or, you know, decides to maybe move forward with a Divine Masculine, this is what could happen. Because she's got the Two of Cups. She really wants this Two of Cups relationship. She really wants this partnership. But the fear there is that it won't stay. From the Two of Cups, we come down here, the Queen of Cups, and it's on the Eight of Pentacles. Again, we're looking back at, we discussed that she's really wanting to get herself financially sorted, and I think that's what she's wanting to do, is put a lot of her energy, because the Queen of Cups, you know, the kind of maternal, not maternal, but a very loving female, a very kind of, can be very emotional, and I think that's where all your emotions and energy you feel that you're going to do just now is put into your work life, because it's your work life and your stability that is going to get you through into the next stage of your life. But it could also be that you're thinking of that this partnership could be a lot of work. You've maybe been down the road before with this relationship, and it's been a lot of hard work that has emotionally drained you. But the Queen of Cups wasn't in the reverse, so I feel that maybe you are wanting to put your emotions, all your kind of love and your emotions, into working hard towards getting this union together. Because at the bottom here we've got the Judgment card, and we've got the Three of Cups for you. Now remember, your twin is feeling the same energy, okay? What's happening on this side is also happening, maybe not to the same degree, but they will still be feeling it, because you are one and the same thing. You are one and the same entity. So you get the Three of Cups here, and the Divine Masculine had that on this side here, the Three of Cups as well. So there is some kind of almost like moving forward in some kind of direction with these. Because it looks like a total resurrection. It's like you've been resurrected. Here's Gabriel with his horn, getting you resurrected. It's almost like a new rebirth in this relationship, and there will be a celebration in it. Over here on the Divine Masculine side, we have, what do we have? Oh, we've got the Star card. So it looks like his wishes and whatever it is that he wants to accomplish in February is going to be coming to fruition, which will benefit his Divine Feminine as well. But the High Priestess tells me that whatever he's been wishing for, he's been keeping it to himself. It's almost very private. I feel that he's not voiced this to anybody. This is his own kind of inner world, his own thoughts, his own inner world. He's making huge leaps forward, maybe in manifesting, because I feel that he's very keeping his thoughts to himself, because the High Priestess doesn't speak, she's a thinker. It's all an inner work. He's doing a lot of inner work. I feel that looking at this spread where, you know, the justice, and looking at, there's a lot of inner work getting done with your Divine Masculine. I feel that February is going to be a time where they are going to do a lot of purging. There's going to be a lot of purging going on with their emotions. I just feel that. The Divine Feminine, I feel, just by all the readings I've either done or seen other readers do, has already been doing a lot of emotional work. And I think the Divine Masculine is getting there as well. Because here we go to the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups, and it's almost like he's wanting to offer. I feel the Divine Masculine wants to offer his Divine Feminine as some kind of an emotional, I was going to say love, but that seems a bit, he wants to offer us some kind of gesture. But he's scared, because I think before he's done this, and it was like, oh, we're going to get, you know, we're going to get it all. You have been there, and it didn't work out. It's as if this is what he's frightened will happen again. Your divine masculine wants to make this contact, but he could be afraid that this is what he sees you're already in. He maybe already feels that you're already settled with a family and or within a stable environment, and he's scared to kind of do that in case he can't, because I feel that he wants to really work on his finances and his stability to be able to offer, and he maybe sees that he maybe thinks this is where you already are at, and he's not got that yet. Because we come down and it would seem that he's been doing a lot of hard work. This has been a long, hard toil for the divine masculine, but we're at a 10, so he's completed it. He's done. It's as if he's done all the work. He's done all the kind of hard, the purging, the clean up, getting rid of like old emotions, if you like. And he's now he is at a position now. He can actually make it work, because we've got the Magician card here to clarify it. He's done all the hard work. He's basically the master of his own world now, because he has all the elements. He's got, he's got water, air, he's got your earth, he's got everything there. He's got fire, he's got all the elements that he needs to make this work, because he's put in a lot of work to get to this position that he's in, that I almost feel that he's so close to coming towards his divine feminine, because this is what he wants. He wants to, have the happy family, the the 10 of Cups. He wants to actually feel that he can offer that, because he's put a lot of work in. Because I really do think that the divine masculine is in a karmic relationship that is coming to an end. And your divine feminine is actually trying to weigh up, should she move from her karmic relationship? She's really contemplating it, or is it all going to be just for a male that's just not going to stay about? Is she going to sacrifice it all? The cards, the Doreen Virtue cards for down the middle is for both at the same time, okay? And we had the chemistry cards at the top, as you can see. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now guys, you can take this either way. Separation as in this is where you are at the moment. The divine couples, the divine masculine and feminine are in separation at the moment. Or we can look upon it as being the karmic relationships that you're already in are going to be coming for a separation. But time apart from your partner is on the horizon, so you can take that either way. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Now, what did we said over here? I'm sure, where was it now? For the divine feminine is contemplating. She's contemplating contact. She's contemplating, should she do this? She's sitting there, looking at everything. What do I do? If I don't make a move, I'll not move. It won't go anywhere. So she's almost wanting to make this contact, and this card is saying to do it. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And let me see. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So if you have been wondering whether or not this is something you should be putting your energy into, I would say that it is. I would say that card would say that. In fact, I'll actually read from the book for the Is It Safe to Love? Because I normally always read from Doreen Virtue's little handbook, because these cards are supposed to have been, she was apparently divinely guided. So I think she could probably put it better than anybody. I've got this camera in such an awkward angle today because of the size of the spread. I just don't feel comfortable. Let's have a look. What is it? Is it safe to love? Oh right, okay. Right, let's see what it says, if you can actually read that. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experience. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you'll allow inside. If you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner you're trying to attract. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness, and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and you'll do so, provided that you listen to and follow your guidance. Well, it's kind of telling you basically to... Oh, good. Sorry guys. It's basically telling you to go with your gut feeling, isn't it? If you feel that you should contact this person, then who am I to tell you not to? It's very much you're the only person that knows your life. So twins, I hope you get something out of that. I'm going to post this up. This will be for February. So this is a twin flame and soul reading for February. I hope you liked that and you can tell us how it goes. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you could share my videos, that would be great. It'd be great help for me if you could do that. Right guys, see you soon. Bye bye.